Hey, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Star Wars Coffee, where in today's episode, we will reveal the opening scroll that was leaked from The Rise of Skywalker. Then, we will discuss the interesting way that this came about, and finally, we will scrutinize over the contents of the scroll. That's today here on Star Wars Coffee.
I have spoken.
Hello there to all of the returning subscribers, but if you're new to the channel and you're just finding me for the first time, be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button on this video and any other video from the channel that you check out, and be sure to hit that notification bell so that the bell is completely filled in, as this is the way you will never miss a new video the second it goes live.
Do it!
Before we go any further and actually dive into the contents of the crawl, I'm going to let everybody know that if you're planning to go dark before The Rise of Skywalker, before you see the film, this would be the time, as there has been a ton of leaks since the premiere yesterday. The blue carpet, as it is in Star Wars world, premiere was last night. They had the live stream for it. I've got some of the interviews up on the channel, but there is also a lot of content that was leaked, so if you don't want to know any of that, you don't want to risk seeing any of that, this is your time to avoid all of your social media until you see the film in hopefully 2 or 3 days. But with that being said, we're going to throw out our usual spoiler warning for anybody who doesn't want to know anything more about The Rise of Skywalker, as there will be spoilers from the film in this video. So please consider this your spoiler warning. Okay, enough of that. Let's dive in to the crawl for The Rise of Skywalker. Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker. The dead speak. The galaxy has heard a mysterious broadcast, a threat of revenge, and the sinister voice of the late Emperor Palpatine. General Leia Organa dispatches secret agents to gather intelligence, while Rey, the last hope of the Jedi, train for battle against the diabolical First Order. Meanwhile, Supreme Leader Kylo Ren rages in search of the Phantom Emperor, determined to destroy any threat to his power. Alright, let's read that one more time just so everybody can hear that, make sure that they get it all. It's a much shorter crawl in case you hadn't noticed. One more time. Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker. The dead speak. The galaxy has heard a mysterious broadcast, a threat of revenge, and the sinister voice of the late Emperor Palpatine. General Leia Organa dispatches secret agents to gather intelligence, while Rey, the last hope of the Jedi, trains for battle against the diabolical First Order. Meanwhile, Supreme Leader Kylo Ren rages in search of the Phantom Emperor, determined to destroy any threat to his power. Alright, so here's your opening scroll. The dead speak, the galaxy has a mysterious broadcast. So we're getting a very short synopsis of essentially what's happened in the year since The Last Jedi. Remember that from The Force Awakens to The Last Jedi, there was no gap, and from The Last Jedi to The Rise of Skywalker, there is a full year in between. So we're essentially getting 1 to 2 sentences in each of these paragraphs to just give a rundown of what's happened in that last year. So we hear Palpatine, that's probably what that laugh is from, that they're kind of teasing at. They're hinting at the fact that Palpatine's reemerged, obviously, within this last year. Leia is going to figure out what's happening, and Kylo is also determined to figure out what's happening with different motivations in mind. So essentially the whole plot in this film is going to be more like getting to the Emperor, just kind of like The Force Awakens was getting to Luke, finding the missing piece to the puzzle to uncover it all. So with that being said, that is your opening crawl. The interesting way that this came about was during the blue carpet premiere last night. After the film premiered, the opening crawl was leaked by a Reddit user, Echo Joey, who had joined, and then when I woke up this morning to see if he had anything else on it, had deleted his account or had been suspended or taken down, etc. So this is very interesting considering the fact that he posts leaked images. He posted the crawl, and if you want to go seek out those leaked images, go to the Star Wars Leaks Reddit. You'll find them there. I'm not going to risk getting this video taken down by posting them here, but they are there, and it really confirms the leaks. So say what you will about the leaks seem to be very accurate at this point. I can't say 100% for sure because I haven't seen it, but everybody who was at that premiere and communicating with fans on the Star Wars Reddit has said that the leaks are legit. Okay, finally, let's discuss the contents of this crawl in terms of other Star Wars movies. Because we're Star Wars fans, we like to scrutinize over every little thing. So, to me, this scroll was not what I expected. Right when I first read it, my initial reaction was, this was not what I expected. It was very short, and the other two crawls in this trilogy were better. The crawls in the original trilogy were obviously the best, and the idea makes more sense that this would be a much shorter crawl given the fact that there's not much known about the Emperor since his reemergence over this last year in terms of the Star Wars timeline. So it makes sense that there's not a lot of information to give, even though it would make sense to give us, the viewers, more information. But it seems that JJ's taken the approach of giving us information based on the perspective of the First Order and the Resistance. So from that perspective, it makes sense. But let me know what you guys think about this in the comments down below. Thank you guys for watching, may God bless you and the Force be with you. If you enjoyed this episode, and frankly, even if you didn't, don't forget to subscribe. And if you want to help spread the word, please give this video a thumbs up and tell your friends to subscribe. Please check out the official Star Wars Coffee merchandise, and don't forget to check out all of the content playlists on this channel, including The Rise of Skywalker, The Mandalorian, and much more.